Potential approval of the 301 plan for the year. This is an annual approval required by statute. Dr. Trujillo.
Yes, President Stegaman, board members. This is the, of course, annual consideration of the 301 Pay for Performance Plan. This is circling back. We know you've had this before in the study session, and now tonight is consideration for vote. So I'd like to ask for our Employee Relations Director, Ms. Maricela Mesa, who's stepping in, and then I believe she'll be also accompanied by our Association President for TEA, well, for a little bit longer anyway, Mr. Jason Freed. If we can have you both step to the podium.
Hello there, Dr. Stegaman, governing board members, here with Jason Freed to present to you the 2019-20 301 plan. We were here at the end of August and briefed you on some of the changes that are taking place. It's pretty much the same, except we changed, we added certificated counselors per an MOA that occurred in fall of last year, and athletic trainers, and we changed the contingency language and made it $200,000, which is a decrease, and we've had a steady decrease in what the contingency amount is going to be through the years. And also we sent it out for vote, and we received 2010 yes votes. We were pretty happy with the outcome because at this time there's been a lot of surveys, a lot of requests for people to open up their email and click some buttons. So we were happy with the outcome, and we're here to field any questions you might have.
Board members. Very good. Well, I have, of course, I've been voting on these for a long time. I have some reservations about the way we structured the 301 plan, and there was a series of years when I routinely voted against it, but at some point I felt that it became better, and so I thought, well, I still have reservations. I have switched over to supporting it more than opposing it, so I will be glad to vote for it. Maybe at some point we can revisit some of the details. Any other comments, Ms. or the motion?
Yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and move the item and note that the yes votes were over 2,000 and the no votes were 127. And no response was 564, so those were some pretty good ones.
Yes, and I think that counts for something.
And I'll second.
So we have a motion and a second to approve the 301 plan for the year as presented. Questions or comments from the board?
Unfortunately, I may be now a spokesperson for anyone who has an issue with what's going on with TEA or with the 301 performance plan. But I have heard from a lot of people who had an issue with the process. They said that it was still closed doored and that they didn't get to participate. The numbers don't indicate that. It's possible that I heard from 100 of the no voters. So I will have to think about it. There are a couple of things that I don't necessarily understand, or they don't make sense to me, and the problem compounds itself when I start hearing from teachers who say that they don't feel that they're represented. Thank you.
So Ms. Sedgwick does raise a good question, which is a question that's arisen numerous times, is why the meetings to discuss this plan should not be open or more open than they have been. Does staff or TEA have a response to that?
We follow Article 20, I thought I wrote it down. We follow the consensus agreement and have the committee staffed as such. We do just discuss a lot, and sometimes it takes that negotiations route as we go back and forth a bit. But and we also had quite a bit of representation from principals from different levels, elementary school, middle school, high school, and also from our teachers. So we had a committee where there were individuals who were represented, eligible, and also administrators.
Ms. Sedgwick?
I'm very glad that I didn't go through the presentation before. I just read the documents so as not to have to watch it twice. This is a performance pay plan for the teachers.
Yes.
And it's the teachers bargaining unit that's bringing this plan forward. You have more principals on that committee than teachers.
We have an equal number of principals and teachers. We each bring 4.
There's 4 and 4. Well,
And then-
even still,
And Jason's a teacher also, so.
okay, but he's not teaching this. I mean, do you collect Prop 301 monies as a president? So, I can't support it. If it was all teachers, that would be one thing, or all teachers and maybe one principal. I don't understand. Do teachers sit on the principal's evaluation pay committee? There is not one. Oh, right. That's right. So I'm sorry. I cannot support it, but thanks.
Yeah, so I'll point out that 301 is a special program created by voting propositions, so it does operate by somewhat different rules, but on the other hand, we do have considerable latitude, and I agree with part of what Ms. Sedgwick is saying, that I understand that things can be said behind closed doors. I mean, I really believe that, and I defend that, but whether the right part of this process couldn't be open to the public, open to all teachers to come and comment, has never been quite clear to me, but it will not prevent my supportive vote. Any other questions? Yeah, Ms. Foster.
Could you show the very last slide in the presentation? So there are 2,701 eligible employees and 2,010 support the plan. So I'm very, very happy and willing to support this item this evening.
Other questions or comments from the board? All right then.
Actually, yeah, the slide right before this, it just makes it much more visual rather than me reading. If you could back up one slide. Absolutely, I support this plan this evening. Thank you.
Yes, and I applaud you for developing a plan that has achieved such a high percentage of ratification among the membership. That is a positive sign, I think. Michelle, roll call vote, please.
No? Ms. Counts?
Yes.
Ms. Foster?
Yes.
Ms. Grijalva?
Yes.
Dr. Stegman?
Yes, that passes 4-1. Thank you very much.
Thank you all very much.